So, are we good? Are we good? Let's, position size and fit is great. Okay, it's already fit. I must just be looking at things wrong. Cool. Let's see how I sound. Fit. Must just be looking at things wrong. Cool. Let's see how I sound. Wonderful. We are good. We are live. We are beautiful, and we are, roughly old enough to drink. So, let's roll with this, the finale of Old School RuneScape, free-to-play Ironman. So, while I'm here, I'm going to show you what my loadout is. Let's, okay, so here are my stats. I got to 40 in all combat stats, including I had to grind a little bit more to get 40 in HP, but I got there, so it's not important. As for my gear, I got pretty much the best I could easily get in free-to-play. I've got a Adamant Full Helm, because to get either of the Rune Helms, you have to either fight Lesser Demons for the Medium Helm, Greater Demons for the Full Helm, or the new Ogresses for either or. But, I didn't feel like grinding Ogresses because they're kind of full, kind of crowded, and kind of high level, and I don't have the prayer to handle it. Amulet of Accuracy, because I didn't want to spend forever grinding, I didn't want to spend forever grinding to get the Amulet of Strength, because I'd have to get a lot of magic, I'd have to get a lot of crafting, and it's going to take a while. Rune Sword, because it's the best stab weapon in free-to-play, and comparable to the Rune Scimitar, but without the need to get to, like, 90 smithing. Chain Body, because you can't do equip plate bodies before you complete Dragon Slayer. Rune plate bodies at the very least. Greetings all, and thank you for joining me. Rune plate legs, because that's honestly just the best we're going to get. And we're going to get something better than leather boots, but to get anything better than leather gloves, I'd have to get up to 40 range to equip green dragon hide van braces, and not going to get to 40 range just for a little bit more magic defense, so fuck it. Should probably also turn on the music, huh? And all the sound effects. As for how I got all this, I did my standard go to the wilderness and get steel plate legs, and sell them to Louis Legs in Al-Kharid. And then I bought most of the stuff here. These were the big ones. 64, it's a lot of friggin' money. So anyway, it's time for us to start to kill a dragon. A motherfucking mystical beast. Give me a quest, fucko. You can only enter this guild, by the way, if you have 32 quest points, and I've got 40, so... Oh boy! Oziak, huh? Well, if you live in Edgeville, you gotta be a little touched. Anyway. Let's do it. This is the point where I wish I got at least one more page in the Chronicle. Because with the Chronicle, you can teleport right back to the Champions Guild, but we're honestly not all that far away, so I'm not going to care too much. Besides, this is a good opportunity to do one thing I've been meaning to do for a while, and something I wish I did way earlier on. We're going to quickly go through the Stronghold of Security, so A, this stream isn't like 20 minutes long, and B, for the best free-to-play boots we'll be able to get. As well as 10k gold, which we're going to use like almost right away, because I don't have the magic level to do one part, right? You should have, if you're going on this on a main account, or you intend to actually play on, get 33 magic before you do this, or else you're going to have to pay 10k for this next point in the quest. So, or just to get through this quest. And now we're in the Stronghold of Security. Something I don't enter a lot. And it's just a dungeon that teaches new players about account security. Inform Jagex. Anyway, stupid crap everyone should already know. But it's whatever. You get a good reward at the end, you get 10k gold, you can't really beat it. And this is also a really good free-to-play training spot. Like, the Minotaurs here are where I trained for the bulk of my low-level experience. Blah, blah, blah. This probably isn't the most efficient way to get there, huh? But it's what I have, so... I don't go through the Stronghold frequently. I did it once on my main, and that's the last time I've actually gone far into here. And some of this info is even outdated, because, you know, this was back... When was this put in? 2006? It was either 2006 or 2007. But, it's all the same info, and that info doesn't really, It's not that it's not pertinent, it's just that they're like social media. You can't get your account back by tweeting on social media, and that's the best way to get a JGEX rep to actually look at your appeal. I wasn't wrong. I shouldn't. I mean, yeah, I've come here once after, I had like an Anku Slayer task, and Ankus you can fight later on in here, but after you complete the Stronghold once, you don't have to answer any of these questions. I mean, Metopia looks fine, it's just not a game that I would probably play. It's something that I feel like I get the full experience watching Sages play. Cool, so that's 1 of 4. So let's open the Gift of Peace. Out, homie. And we also get the flap emote. Anyway, back down we go. It's going to get progressively more and more dangerous the farther we go in, as one would expect. This looks about right. Where is it safe to use my Runescape password? On Runescape, you fool. Though it's good advice when they say use that two-factor authentication, because my main got hacked once and that wasn't fun. Also put bank pins on, because I got cleared and it sucked. Don't be silly with your internet security, friends. God, let's really through this. I'm gonna give my password to nobody. I don't have a brother, well, I have a half-brother and half-sister, but they are significantly older than I and do not live anywhere around here, or have an interest in RuneScape, so I think I'm good. It's a little silly, but the rewards are worth it, so... Ah yes, the rubber bitch fist. Using the magic skill. Oh yeah, I am gonna have to save it for Ankus, huh? I mean, it's why I brought all this trout. I've got a lot of salmon saved up for later, but I feel like 10 trout ought to get me through the stronghold just fine. And then of course I've got lobsters for the big event. Cool, we're halfway through. I'd say we're already halfway there. Halfway there. Halfway there. And we get the slap head emote, which is what you do when a hacker says, give me your password. Don't cook your semen, friends. It'll probably smell weird and it'll get your pan dirty. Your pan, not Japan. I feel like, well, it depends on how much you cooked. Feasibly, if a volcano of semen erupted, it would probably get Japan dirty. Hello there, text message. Boy, that is a weirdly strong spider for something that small. With a nasty bite, it's got its own specific examine text. Trust them entirely. People who want to give you free things are good. Okay. Fortunately, I'm pretty well off. I don't think even a level 50 would hit me. Speaking of which, I got my first ever PV, oh yeah, Katopopaz got me one of my first hard clue scrolls, which got something pretty good from what I remember. But I don't think poison is... I don't think you can get poison in free-to-play. What do you want me to say? It is spiders or spiders? God, look at those. The answer is no! These guys aggressive? So they are. Yikes. Oh, I didn't realize that hurt in addition to lowering my strength stat? That's interesting. But I did all of my training for this in level 20 wilderness fighting hill giants because it was the only place in free-to-play that wasn't super crowded. If it wasn't for that, I either A, wouldn't have finished this, or I probably wouldn't have got to this until like the tail end of 2018, because trying to grind in other places in free-to-play is a goddamn pain. Oh, that's... Oh, fucking hell. And the boots aren't that worth it, fuck it. Good thing I made enough money afterwards, because... fuck that noise. Boots aren't that good. Alright, wasted time, friends. I made 5,000 gold coins. I know I just espoused the joys of two-factor authentication, but... fuck it. It's not like I'm gonna go too much farther in this account. After this, I'm done. I don't really care if it's safe or not. Well, I mean, if people want it, I might take this into members, but... it'd have to be a... I don't know if a membership would be worth it on this account. Because I'd have to put so much time into it, and I don't have that kind of time. Like, I love two-factor authentication, I just don't want to deal with it right now. You didn't have to use to do that. Let's see. Oh, still got all my trout. Bring a couple salmon. And as for money, let's get out 7,000 coins. Because we need 10,000 for something coming up, and then we need 2,000 for something coming up. And I'm just going to bring everything all at once. One hammer, one mind bomb, one lobster pot, one unfired bowl. Let me see if I have everything real quick. Looks like I'm good. There's obviously a couple more things I can get, but I can pick those up along the way. But if people are interested, I will consider taking this into membership, in addition to some info that I'm going to be launching in January, so we'll see how it goes. Hello, Oziak, you big fat man. I was told from the Champions Guild Master. Well, I'm a hero. Oh, that doesn't sound too bad. Yeah, level 49, I should be able to handle it. Well, back to the Guildmaster we go, then. Since I didn't get any pages, I might as well just home telly back. Oh well. It's still snowy because the Christmas event is still ongoing. I think it's going on until the 4th of January. But I like it. I wouldn't mind more snowy areas in the game. To my knowledge, it's just like that particular brand of snowy folly is mostly only done in like the Trollheim and Relic areas. Which is a shame, because I think it's kind of beautiful, but those areas are really remote and don't have a ton going for them, so it's not like I have a real reason to just sit there all day. I swear, every time I get a hard clue scroll, I get put on there's like one Nomish adventurer who's sitting in the Trollheim area, and he gives a puzzle box, and I fucking hate the puzzle boxes. Yeah, you can turn. I think you can turn up all those special effects, because like if you're fighting the thermonuclear smoke devil, you can turn off the smoke effect, because it's really a bitch and a half to fight with it on. I want to play PS4 tonight if I can. God, yeah, because that's all I've been doing recently. Like, I got, like for Christmas, I got Yakuza 0 and Xenoblade 2. And I was really excited for Xenoblade 2, obviously. But all I've been doing is playing Yakuza 0. I haven't even opened Xenoblade yet. Well, I have like this like little solver app for puzzle boxes. Like I put in exactly like what slot is in what, and then it like step by step solves it. So it's not like they take forever. And what is this guy's name? Sagmaster66? Buddy, is that you? There's no way that was him. Someone send that to him. Anyway, hit me with that sweet info, young fuckery. Dragon slaying is whatever. Oh, that sounds nice. Well, who just goes into a volcano like that? Oh, that's unfortunate. I should have named myself something with Czar, because that's the only way you can survive dragons, apparently. Alright, Dragon's Breath Protection. You have to ask him every single question, or you can't really advance too far in the quest. Melzar. That's going to be the one I brought the salmon for. Oh, sweet. Got a key. Let's see, Thalzar. That shouldn't be too bad. And Lozar. See, I didn't pay attention to this, so I didn't realize the Goblin House in Lumbridge was actually, like, kinda quest important. I have to be a priest! Alright, there's good info. And protect yourself from Dragon's Breath. Alright, that's all the questions, so let's get going. You can tackle this in any pattern you'd like. So, I'm going to walk back to Lumbridge, because your boy needs dragon protection. And from Lumbridge, we can go to Ports the Rim and get that map piece. Then we can go to Remington and get that map piece, and then go up from Falador and get that map piece, so... It'd probably be more efficient if I had teleportation spells, but I didn't want to waste any money on runes. And runecrafted and free-to-play sounds like enough to make me want to kill myself. Runecrafted in general isn't fun, but if I have to go through with that full graceful, no thank you. None of that, please. Check, please. And that's the whole reason I didn't buy, like, a fancy shield. In fact, up until I finished grinding, I was using it just an iron kite shield, because it was the best I could feasibly find. It's weirdly difficult to get shields if you don't smith them yourself. In fact, smithing I had to get to 34, because in free-to-play you have to make the nails that you need. You can buy them if you're not an Ironman, but you know us Ironmen. Life sucks. I mean, that's part of the reason I really might not. We'll worry about the future when we get to it. Ducaratio, what is up, my boy? Give me a Dragon Breath shield. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I want to wear cool equipment. Oh. Well, you think you'd be a little more worried given that there are just a bunch of green dragons slightly north of Edgeville. Coolio. And this is the best shield we're getting. It's about as good as an iron square shield from what I remember, but it really makes it so Dragon's Breath doesn't one-shot you. Because I believe Elvar can hit up to, what is it, 67? If you don't have any form of dragon protection? If you're playing on members, like you really should be, you can get a shield and an anti-fire potion and make yourself... I want to say completely immune, but I think Elvarg is special, and you can't be completely immune to her blasts. But even then, it's significantly better than going at it without anything. In fact, my god, there was this clip of a glitch that someone did where Elvarg attacked from outside of her arena and one-shotted a hardcore Ironman from, like, way farther than he would have had any idea was coming towards him. And yeah. Died to a glitch. And Jagex doesn't roll those back, so if you're playing a hardcore Ironman, don't get too attached. Never get too attached unless you're really good at predicting when bullshit is going to bullshit. And kind of how Whitecatch22 died from like they hotfixed the crazy archaeologist or whatever the one Fossil Island is called, and it was very easy to get infinite comboed and immediately killed. And he shouldn't have been doing it the first thing on a hardcore Ironman, but he was, and very rapidly paid the price for that. But You know, we learn from these things. We're not going to let that happen to us. Well, because the Mii's like the ground, and the ground apparently is consenting. Hello there, Rick Turpentine. Oh hey, a free ruby, not bad. I can't do anything with that, but I don't have the crafting for it. And they don't really sell for all that much in specialty stores. Which biggity bites. But 'tis the life of a free-to-play Ironman. Or just Ironman in general. This isn't a fun game mode. Don't play Ironman. Well, it's really just because I'm used to the convenience of being able to trade in the Grand Exchange. This is pretty similar to how I think I would handle a lot of things back in 2006, 2007 when I would actually play this. Alright, now I'm not sure if you have to, let's see. Okay, I thought you might have to talk to someone to know, but, hey, Sages! Alternatively, you could kill him, and I haven't even done Legends Quest and Monkey Madness on my main. Alternatively, you can just kill him, and then telegrab the map piece, which is infinitely cheaper. Or not infinitely cheaper, but immediately cheaper. Man, this is how I actually used to train. Like, I would fight seagulls. And when Trev when I got Trev into this a while back, I told him to fight seagulls, and he got, like, weirdly powerful because he just grounded seagulls all day. I'm like, oh, I should not have told him to do that. Sure, why not? I'd like to buy her. Oh boy! A free cabin boy! Whatever, we'll take it. Alright, so now this is mine. The Lady Lumbridge is mine. Hello, Cabin Boy Jenkins. I think we have to have all the map pieces or we can talk to Ned, but we'll worry about that when we get to it. So let's just repair the hull. The hull requires... It's going to be 3 planks and 3 steel nails. And it has to be steel nails. Steel nails are the only ones that you could get in free-to-play anyway. If you attempt to use bronze, iron, mithril, adamantite, rune, none of it's going to work. Gotta be steel. Cold steel, the hedgehog. Or at least I'm pretty sure none of the others would work. I'd never attempted to. Actually, no, I think I attempted to bring bronze nails, because I'm like, hey, nails is nails. And I had bronze nails because I was training construction. This is the lowest I've ever attempted to do this quest. I've done this quest twice in my life, and both times I had like 60 attack and 50 strength and had dragon daggers. And poison, so I'm not really sure how I'm gonna handle it now with... I mean, I should be fine. And if I'm not, you get to laugh at me on stream. You get to watch me hype up this grand finale and watch it come down to nothing in the end. Wouldn't that be nuts? Wouldn't that be sad? Anyway, so here's Melzar's maze, so let's go in, boyos. I don't really need this hammer anymore. Look at all these completely legit players standing around a yew tree. Those guys are important in a future members quest that we'll handle, maybe. Alright, into Malzar's Maze we go. So the whole thing about this is, it's kind of like with Mistle and Mystery, where we have to go through colored doors. But to get the keys, we have to kill enemies. And each enemy has a tell to tell you which one is the right one. I believe it's this one. I was wrong. It says the rat with a long tail. And that tail was pretty long, but I think this one might be longer. Ah! One key. And then we're gonna have to kill the hooded ghost wearing a tube top. The fuck does that mean? You look kinda hooded. And again, that looks more like a tube top then, huh? Yeah, that's a tube top. I don't know fashion. I might as well kill this one, because it's not gonna die until... Boy, I wish I was hitting more accurately today. That's what it's gonna be, huh? Oh, they have fun little pictures to say, which one's which, huh? Alright, that took longer than it should have. Yeah, that wasn't even the right one. Wonderful. Alright. What does this picture say? Ghost that drops the orange key. Yeah, I thought it was completely random as well, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's you. Die for me. There's that 8. Alright, hit me with something sweet. 1 orange key. To the east of the ladder that you came up, go through the second door from the... What? Second door? I guess this one, then. Yep, alright, skeletons. Kill the skeletons with the small round key. Or shield, rather. I'm glad that we're in this together with this guy who's way too low level for this. What is your plan? Of course, now he's handling that, so... You the only one with a round shield? I guess I gotta wait for him, then. No, it's okay, bud. I didn't want to go anywhere. Well, guess I'll fight this guy in the meantime. I mean, I wish this guy the best, but fuck, hurry up. He's not beating Alvark like that. Actually, I'm kind of curious to see how he does. Because if we wait for this guy to go first, and he, like, severely hurts Elvarg and then, like, eats shit and dies, I can just fight a weakened Elvarg. That's actually how I beat it the first time I played the game. Should I just world hop? Yeah, I'm just gonna world hop. I'm not gonna deal with this guy. Oh my god, is there someone fucking else in here? I'll just fight this guy before he realizes his mistake. What spell is he? Well, that's Fire Bolt, I think. Oh well. Well, if I'm hitting this low, I'm gonna get smeared against Elvarg. Though I've got a strategy I'm interested in trying out. Thank you for the key. Open the southwestern door. So south and west. I fuck up east and west constantly. Because east and west, you know, it's like, you say left and right. So when you say east and west, you know, you figure it's like, oh, east must be left and west must be right. And that trips me up way more than it should. I have no shame in admitting that. I actually kind of like I like the tunes in here. Alright. After the skeletons is going to come, zombies. Die, zombie! Well, yeah, I hope you have fun in RuneScape. Oh, sweet, blue key right at the gate. Not bad. Alright, now to take on Melzar the Mad. Oh, that's really sad. Okay, now he's insane. As you examine, he looks totally insane. Of course, while I'm here, I'm gonna prayer for like superhuman strength. By the way, that cabbage is free to just pick up and eat. This free cabbage. Now for the last thing we have to fight is a lesser demon. So, are there 2 lesser demons in here? I thought there were only 1. Oh, the rat's counting, huh? Oh no, it's the little spider. Lesser demon! Trying to practice walking enemies, but not doing too hot. Boy, Elvarg is gonna fuck my shit up. Dude, if Elvarg drops a friggin' I mean, not Elvarg. If this Lesser Demon drops a Rune Med Helm, I'm gonna scream. Use Slash. Let's go for that. Ah, God, this guy's kicking my ass. Because I wish I had like something like Piety. If I get a Rune Med Helm, you're gonna find out pretty quick how high I can scream. Alright, I'm actually done. Come on, I can hit this guy. I haven't heard one of these guys down. I think the ones in here can only drop the key. Which is unfortunate, but... And then open this chest. Cool. Of course, if that's a hint as to how the fight's gonna go, I'm not feeling too confident. There's more people doing Dragon Slayer than I figured would be. Oh well. I guess we're all just having a nice dragon slaying party. Now there's a bank right there, but we can't access it because A, you have to be in the crafting guild, which is I believe 40 crafting, and B, I think you have to be a member. Well, yeah, you have to be a member, but I think there might be another requirement to it, like a certain diary. Let's see. What happens if you use just two together without having the other? I need one more. Okay. I don't even need to use it. Well, no, I want to use a bank right now because there's one thing I definitely want to get that's going to help out immensely. Oh, brown apron as well. Okay. So let me, Okay, let me get this strength potion out. In free-to-play to get strength potions, all you need is, red spider eggs and a limpwort root. And then I don't remember if it was 5 or 200 coins, and take them to the apothecary in Varrock, and he'll make you a 4-doser. And drinking it increases your strength by a certain percentage. It's like 10% of what it is, and then like another percentage base on top of that. So it's either going to put me at 46 or 47 per dose, but I'm not going to waste that right now. So we have to get to the top of Ice Mountain, which isn't really all that much of a feat, so don't worry about it. You just climb on top and then keep this place very clearly in mind. Show my stats? I showed them earlier. Plus, alright, 10% and 3 strength. So yeah, it'll put me at 47. Which is significantly higher than 40 is. Because getting every 7 levels, you pretty much double your EXP amount, so... It's like put another 40,000 experience into strength immediately. It's temporary, yeah, but I shouldn't need all of it. Or I likely won't need to, like, redose or anything. I want to examine the shabby tent. First a drink used by a mage, next some worm string changed to a sheet, then a small crustacean cage, last a bowl that's not seen heat. Those who don't know, obviously, wizard mind bomb, unfired bowl, lobster pot, and a piece of silk. Lovely. I don't think I'm going to need the maze key anymore. I think it's useful if you, like, lose or like, if you just drop your map part and then never pick it up again. But I don't intend to do that, so... And I don't think there's any reason you'd want to just sit there and grind in Melzar's Maze. There's better spots to grind. Like, if you're going to be fighting demons, just go out into the deep wilderness in the place where your prayer restores. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's in there. Whoa, didn't realize that that was a thing that you could actually do. Cool. Didn't you just get that laptop? How do you not have memory for Team Fortress 2? Ah, open magic door. Now, be very careful to right-click and then use the Wizard Mind Bomb. Or else you'll just drink it and then have to go buy a new one. It's right there in Falador, but still. If you don't have to walk, don't walk. And let us get that last map piece. Ha, that's pussy shit. Let's murder. Alright, let's use them all together. Looks like we've got us a completed map. Another minute. Alright, well. Just drop this beer glass in this hallowed ground. There's a wiggly wiggly vine. We're getting kind of close to finishing up, too. Because all that's left is I gotta go back to Draenor. Yep. So it looks like I had to start getting my inventory together, huh? Alright. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. I mean, I was nervous about this quest when I fought it on my main, and I was a member with like all the requisite gear. I fought and killed dragons now, but never this weak. I mean, worst comes to worst, we'll... Actually, before we go on... Smash the ruby on the elevator. Forgot I actually need to get my prayer back up. I don't think there's a church on the way there, so might as well do it now. For the longest time when I first played this game, which is 12 years ago, I spent a lot of my... Because my cousin got me into this game the Christmas of 2005. And I spent like that entire week afterwards, because I usually spend Christmas at my aunt's house. And we've been doing that ever since I was like really young. And my cousin, he was like, yeah, you ever hear of Runescape? And I thought it was like some educational game I thought I saw once at my school. And I'm like, I think... And so we got it set up overnight because my aunt's computer sucked and her internet was really slow. So it took all night to get the setup done. And once we started playing the next day, I'm like, oh, this is the coolest thing in the world! And I spent that entire week just sitting around playing RuneScape. And the things I would bounce between the RuneScape, Zatch Bell Electric Arena for the Game Boy Advance, which I was so excited to get. I was so into Zatch Bell at that time. And then, we'd actually do, family stuff, but I loved RuneScape so much. And my computer at home couldn't handle it. I think because we didn't install Java on the computer or something, so I couldn't play it for another 4 months. And then when we finally got it on my computer at home, I was like, oh my god! It was really cool. So I'm celebrating that weird week between Christmas and New Year's the same way I spent it when I was a tender lad at the young age of 10. Exactly the same way. And you know what? I think that's kind of lit. Because now I'm doing it with an audience, and that's something. The fact that people would want to sit here and watch me play RuneScape. Alright, Ned. Take me to Crandor, binch. Come on, we can handle it. Ah, yeah, YOLO. Excellent. Cool, yeah. Looks like I'm good. Let's see. Cool. Bench is just a funny way to say bitch. Did I use a bank? Yeah. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's our inventory. I'm not gonna, it's not the best I can do in free-to-play. If I filled this with anchovy pizzas, it would be the best, but definitely not trying to get a bunch of anchovy pizzas. This is the best I'm feasibly going to do. not just grinding a ton. So if we can't do it with this, oops. But as Ned said, YOLO. It's like in this situation, I wish I could like save, because you're kind of walking right into certain death, and I'd love to just be able to save scum it. Just save in front of the room and be like, alright, time to fight. Reload my save if I die, but that can't happen. It's like real life. If you fight a dragon you're not prepared to fight, you run the risk of doing the death. I'm trying to think about what's the cooking requirement for anchovy pizza? Yeah, fuck that. I'm not getting 55 cooking on a free-to-play Ironman. I mean, to get that far, I'd pretty much be cooking swordfishes anyway, and that's basically just as good. Whew, boy. Dragon Shrek or Dark... I don't want to say Dark Souls tier, but, there's a reason I'm nervous about this. Let's get this back on, should I go accurate or stab? Or, aggressive? I'll let somebody answer that while I go pee real quick, because I really have to go to the bathroom. Alright. Alright, accurate stab. Now let me take a big swig of this, well, I didn't want to just leave you hanging. Alright, Captain Ned. Alright, so make sure you got everything good. Full inventory of food, strength potion if you got it. If you're on a member world, bring some other good stuff, maybe like a prayer potion if you're really that scared. Anti-fire potion. If you're not on a free-to-play account or an Ironman account, buy anchovy pizzas. Let's go. Wish I could examine other things. Let's examine Cam Boy Jenkins. Uh-oh. Oh, fudge, friend. Examine fire. No, Cabin Boy Jenkins! Captain Ned, you big dumbass. At least the dragon didn't kill us while we were asleep. Anyway, welcome to Crandor. It's one of my favorite music tracks in the game. This is honestly another really good free-to-play member training area because not a whole lot of people train here. And there are moss giants here, adamantite rocks. Yeah, next to no one uses these moss giants. It's just really not convenient to travel here. Oh, there are fucking lesser demons here too. Woo! Alright! Y'all ready to fight? It's time to enter us a hole! With another really good music track. God, my heart's actually pounding, because there she is, Elvarg! Alright, here we go. I wish she was closer, because she can hit from so far away. Die! God, I wish she wouldn't keep using her fucking magic. She should be using her melee more often, but she also attacks really fast. Come on. Hey, a 9, not bad. Hey, another 9, even better! I was kind of hoping for another 9, but we'll take what we get. I'll take 1s at this point, honestly. Oh, fuck, that hurt. We got us a spectator. God, I'm really bad at walking enemies. I'm gonna suck at thermonuclear smoke devil. God, stop using your damn magic! Yeah, bitch! We did it! And off comes the beast's head! I was trying to do a but that didn't work. Anyway, get out, because I think she respawns really quick. Oh, we friggin' did it, guys! That was a lot easier than, I thought it would be. Not bad. Not bad. Cool, this is the first time I've ever handled it in free-to-play. And now you can get back to this spot whenever you want through the Karamha Volcano. Shit, I don't have any money. I don't know if I'm gonna do member quests on this yet, so... That's where the lesser demons are. No, none of that. Because, we still gotta get back to mainland. This is the first time I've ever done this with just free-to-play gear. And training exclusively in free-to-play. If I'm not mistaken, there's a, really thin rope to get out of here. Oh, we can destroy Elvarg's head! Totally ruin the whole point of this, just grind on Elvarg. How much longer do I have until I can teleport? 17 minutes. I guess we're collecting bananas, boys. Or you can fight that snake. Now, I don't have the money to, Hey, if you're handing out 50 mil, your boy could your boy could benefit from at least 10 of them. I would just buy a rune plate body to really cap this whole thing off, but I don't have the money for it. I don't think if I sell everything back, I would have the cash for it. Whew. Oh god, that adrenaline rush. I'm a little heady right now. I feel like I just drank. Come, Mr. Tallyman, tally me banana. Oh, the crates are up there. Again, I don't do this often, so I forget. Or shit, can I just not do that now? Oh, fill crate. Alright, duh. I don't know what goes in there. Bananas, you idiot! We've done this before! Jesus Christ. No, 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 no. There's significantly harder bosses. If anything, the Cat Cradle's probably the boss of the Inferno. Haha, that's scummy. We just went through the stronghold of security. We know that we're not just going to give out our account info to just anyone. Ah, the crate's already full. Oh. Luthis! I've accomplished your fucking goals. Cool, well now we can get home. There are people who do this for money still, and that's insane. Plus, I think it's like a bot thing. Filling up the banana crate. Like, people will just bot that for money, and I'm like, there's gotta be better ways. Plus, it's just scummy. Like, it feels like something anyone would immediately pick out. I think you can do it for free once you have the activated Ring of Charos, but I think that's also one of the things that it's like, haha, no. You thought that would work. But again, activated Ring of Charos is members only, and we don't have that. I haven't even finished the quest for it on my main. Oh, thanks, man. Feels like an advertisement, but I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. The only thing that sucks about, like, just, like, waiting to get one run energy back so you can just immediately spend it. That was one thing I really liked about pre-EOC RuneScape 2. It was, like, when you could just, like, sit down and gain your run energy back nearly immediately. Sure, it makes stamina potions and the, like, completely useless, but I liked it. It was really nice for getting around in free-to-play. Because back in in January 2012, I had a series kind of like this where I was going to complete all the free-to-play quests. And didn't end up doing it. I got to, I think pretty much all I had left to do was do Dragon Slayer, and I was grinding for that. And then Jagex hit me with like a, not a copyright strike. Okay, cool. You pulled it back. Usually immediately when I see someone say I do streaming myself, I assume people are like advertising, but no, you're good. You're a good man, and thank you for coming. Oh yeah, I kind of figure like bossing would be important with those. Oh well. But anyway, I got content claimed by Jagex, and back then I thought that meant I got a strike, so I just deleted all the every one of the RuneScape videos I did. And I never finished it. But it wasn't really a popular series anyway, so... But again, in 2012, none of my series were really popular. No, 2012 was a dark age. Like, in its entirety. Besides getting to finish Explorers of Darkness, but everything else, oh god. Glad to leave 2012 in the past. I had like 4 LPs at once at that point. It was like Final Fantasy VII. No, 7 wasn't until later. It was like RuneScape, it was Mega Man Zero. And it was 2 other things. At least until like in 2013 is when I got into Devil Survivor, which made me the SMT guy, which was something I felt better about overall. Alright, so we're at 40 strength and defense, and we're gonna get a lot of experience from this quest. I'm excited to see how far I go up. We're level 49 now. If you know, don't tell me. I want to be surprised. Because we're about to get roughly, actually about half of our experience from this. Let's talk to Oziak. Yeah, done murdered the bench. I've been carrying this dragon's smelly, rotting head with me this entire time. And we did it! Every free-to-play quest completed! And totally solo. Oh, only 4 levels. That wasn't anywhere near as exciting as I was hoping it would be. Can I buy a room plate body now? Anyway, they're a lot of money. Also, you can't wear green dragon hide bodies until this time either, but you can wear van braces and traps, which is weird. So it's level 49, I'm level 51 now. Now I'm going to do this really fast. And I'm in Wilderness PK, so I'm going to dump all my stuff, piss off someone in the wilderness, and get killed. What do you say that's how we cap this stream off? Safing and trying to punch someone. PvP. After all, we're Dragon Slayers. So this is actually more free-to-play quests than I've done on my, main. Because I haven't done the new Corsair Cove quest in my main yet. Alright, let's get murdered. Alright, well, why don't we try that again? Oh fuck, this place isn't anywhere near as exciting. You friend? Cool! We did it! We did it! We're the ultimate player characters. Boy, if I was a hardcore Ironman, wouldn't that have just been the absolute worst way to end this stream, huh? Could you imagine if I just rushed up to some fucker in full rune as a hardcore Ironman and just went up and ruined it like that? No, I would never do that, though. Anyway. This is it. This series is complete. Thank you all for joining me for this, and I really hope you all enjoyed. If there's interest in the future, I would gladly love to take this series into membership territory. As not just a stream series, but like an overall update series as well, so to speak. Kind of like what a friend does with his hardcore / Ironman series. So, I'm going to repose that question later, when I bring about a January update about certain things I intend to bring to the channel, such as Patreon and stuff. So, again, we'll worry about it when I bring that update around. So, again, thank you all for joining me. Thank you, Lol Judger, for subbing. And, I guess I could say thank you all for joining me one last time. I'm just really excited, because finishing the series is pretty dope. Well, there will always be more streams, Brooke. Feel free to join for the next one. In fact, Dark Cloud ought to be, January I'm going to do a lot more Dark Cloud. But anyway, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you all next time. Ra-da-da-da-da-da.